Andrea Martin. I am the director of the Hicksville campus of Camp Saras. This is my third year as director, but my fourth year at camp. I was the art director for 1 year, and then I went in and began as campus director. I also work at Holy Family. If anyone is a Holy Family parishioner, you have seen me at Mass. I sing every Sunday, except for today. My daughter had a dance competition this weekend. So I am around Holy Family at all times. My children are students there. My children were campers for the last few years, and this summer will be in and out of camp due to their schedules with their dance schedules. So let me begin. I'm going to start by sharing the screen. I'm going to start sharing a slideshow presentation. Let me just launch it. So welcome to Camps Russ. If you have not been part of our family for the last few years, and that is what we are, is a family. This is my family. My husband was our program director for the last 2 years. He has now taken over at East Rockaway. He is taking over the East Rockaway campus, and those are my two daughters, Cadence and Ida, who are campers as well. This is our virtual open house. As you know, we right now can't get into campus to show people around due to our COVID restrictions at the school and having people in the building that are not usually there. So what we're going to say is that I'm going to leave any questions to the end. I am more than willing to answer any questions you have. I always like to remind everybody that I, as not just your campus director, but I'm a parent of the camp as well. So our arrival and dismissal, that's where I'm going to start. Our arrival and dismissal, here's our campus, if you have not seen it before. Our arrivals will come up. If you look to the right, you can see two small tents. This side view right here is where the parents will be coming in. What is going to happen is you will already fill out a waiver before you come to campus. It will be on a new app that Jason is going to be launching quite soon, for you to just fill out every day. It's your daily waiver saying you have not come in contact with anybody, that you have not had a fever, you have not been sick, and that will be done before you come to camp. Before exiting your car, you will, everybody in the car will have to have their temperature done. That is a little different than last year. Parents as well as children will be having their temperature taken. This is our designated drop-off area. As you can see, our campus staff is waiting for all our campers. This is actually our campus. We have staff waiting. We do a temperature check. We make the wellness screening will not be done at your car. That'll be done before, like I said. We have them wash up their hands and they're escorted to their groups. We will return this summer to having breakout challenges in the gym. So everyone will be together in the gym with mask on as we enter, because we will have, different cohorts, different groups in the gym together. So that's when they are masked. Our dismissal policy. Actually, if you look at the picture of our dismissal, that is our new, you can't see her face because she is masked, of course. She is our new, that's Liz. She's our program director. She's phenomenal. She was our art director the last 2 years and has now joined me as our program director. In order for designated pickup, you will go down the same path that you came when bringing your children to camp. You will then have this year a card that says your name. It'll be in the front of your dashboard so that we could see it right away. You will have ID so that we can make sure that your child is going home with the correct person. We want to make sure that photo identification is always available to us. Especially if grandparents are picking up, please tell them that we're not doing it on purpose, but we just really need to know. Please make sure that all families have entered in the people that they have requested to pick up their children so that we know exactly who it is. It is sometimes somebody will come pick up and they're not on our list. So therefore we have to call you and ask you if it's okay. We then have to check identification, and it does take some time. So we want to make sure we know who is there and who is not. So now we're working at our 2020, looking back at our 2020 season. Our 2020 season, we were very, very lucky to see that we had 0 cases of COVID throughout our entire summer. We had at all campuses, not just Hicksville, but our staff, our campers were safely in their cohorts. We are delighted to say that, like they said, at all 10 campuses, now we have 11, there was 0 cases. So everything was nice and safe as the summer went through. I will go through, there is some, Jason has sent out our right now interim policies with that are following New York State's guidelines and the camp and the CDC, what they are following. I know he sent emails to everybody, but if you have any questions, please let me know and we will go through that. Every day at camp. Every day at camp is a very structured schedule. Liz, our program director, will have a schedule done every single day for every camper. They will go to art. They will go to blacktop. They will go to the fields. They will have water time. We are very big on water time, especially because it's hot in the summer. We also will have phys ed time. You're in the gym. They actually have athletic training coming up June 5th. So everything is, again, we make sure everybody's safe and they're playing games that are appropriate for every age group. We have electives as well at our camp. We have EduCamp, we have soccer, we have dance. We try to do some clubs throughout the summer. It all depends on if the CDC allows it and if we're allowed to join groups and things like that. So we are on, kind of a wait list, just like school is, of seeing what changes we can make. Field trips. There are field trips this summer. I'm actually going to stop sharing this page and show you our field trip guidelines as well. So excuse me, let me just get back to it here. See if I can, here we are. Let me get to so that you can see our calendar. We have quite a few field trips lined up for the summer. Let me share this. Here we are. So here we are. This is our camp schedule for the summer. Our camp schedule for the summer is as follows. We are on campus for the first week, except for our 3rd and 4th graders. Our 3rd and 4th graders will be going to the Bronx Zoo right away on Thursday, our first week of camp. The rules with the buses is windows must remain open at all times. Every child has a designated seat on the bus, and masks are worn while on the bus. We will probably be following, as far as they know, what the Bronx Zoo has, their standards and what applies to our camp. We have a lot of activities on and off camp. Wild and Wacky Challenge is a fun day. One child gets slimed. We have pies in the face to campers and to staff. They love it. The kids, that's like one of their favorite days. And I'm so excited that it's the 2nd day of camp. Darlene Graham is geared towards our tiny tots to 2nd grade. Sometimes our 3rd and 4th grade kind of want to go. She sings songs. She has them get involved as much as she can, especially, making sure that we are safe. Our young engineers, there's a company that comes in, they do, it's almost like a Lego building program. The kids love it. You could see the trips. The way that this works is you could look here. Your child's group will say either 3rd or 4th, 5th and 6th. These are the groups that your child is in. If your child has finished 5th grade, that is the group they are in. It's not the year after. So if you are in 5th grade right now, that is the group that you are a part of. As you can see too, we have added back swimming and bowling days. Bowling is one day, swimming is another. Thursdays and Fridays are our swimming and bowling days. This will be our kinder camp through 8th grade who get to go swimming and bowling. And we're very excited to say that this has come back to campus. As we go on, we have our end of the summer. I'm just trying to put this here. Thank you. We have our Mets game, which is going to be a great and exciting day for 3rd through 8th grade. That is an extra trip that will cost just a little bit more money, so the parents can pay for that on the side. We have Shade's Big Shindig, which is our kids' favorite day. They get popcorn. They have hamburgers, they have cotton candy, they have snow cones, they have all these rides that they're doing that day. It is a very fun day, and we were able to keep it very safe this past summer, having each group go outside at certain times and everyone blocked at certain times, and all of the material was cleaned in between every group. Orange and blue is our color war. Our color war is our favorite event of the season, where we have 2 teams. All the entire campus gets involved, from tiny tots to 8th grade, and they really do enjoy it. Show Your Talent is our the children on Show Your Talent can pick to perform. They can pick to they can be part of our dance program, and they will perform in that. We are still not sure as to if parents will be allowed this year to join us that day. I'm sure as we get closer, we will be able to figure that out. But until then, we have always, I don't know if you are a parent from our previous years, I have shared everything, all videos, all events, so that you feel like you are part of our summer. Going on, just so that you could see here too, we have Adventureland. Adventureland is our big trip that is tiny tots through 8th grade. What is wonderful about that day is they have closed off Adventureland to only Camp Sarus. So the Camp Sarus campuses will be the only people who are there at that time. So I'm going to stop sharing that and go back to our previous our previous slides here. One second. Take a sip of water while I have the chance. So, health and wellness. This is a very important activity at our camp. Health and wellness begins with our staff. We make sure that the children are safe, and that they're in an environment that they feel that they're supported and loved. Every child is important. Every child is their own person. And as they're going through right now, social and emotional awareness is very important, because every child went through a different school year, whether they were remote or where they were hybrid or in school full time. Everyone's coming to camp at a different place. We are also trained in American Red Cross CPR, first aid. We also, which is very important, not only to all campuses, but me as a parent, I have a child with anaphylactic tree nut allergy, and we are all trained in anaphylaxis response and food allergy awareness. So we do make sure we keep an eye on that and make sure that food is allergy safe for all. We don't really provide food on campus yet. I know that they are starting to discuss having pizza days. As soon as that material goes out to you, we will definitely have an open house. I think next month, right before camp starts, so that we can have more information on that. And I'm sure Jason, on his Friday Facebook Lives, he will discuss food and what is going on with our lunch options if he starts that. Now, registration information. If you have any questions about registration, whether it's payment, whether it's fees, discounts, any sessions you want to do, you can email Jason or in the office at info@campsarus.org, and they will be able to answer any of your questions when it comes to how do I register, what do I register for, how many weeks, things like that. They will be very quick to answer and help you out. Again, if you have any questions after today's session, you're more than welcome to write in the chat right now any questions you have, or you can email us at info@campsarus.org, or or you could email me, which is at andrea.martin@campsrus.org if you have questions pertaining to Hicksville campus itself. If it's finance or anything with registration, that's where you should use your info@campsrus.org. Um, and if anyone has any questions, I'm going to look at our questions here. I don't see anything in the chat. If anyone has any questions, please, you can even ask me or put it in the chat. I'm more than willing to answer any questions now. If anyone does not have any questions, I'm going to put in the chat right now my email, that if you wish to email me on the side. Oh, how many kids are in each age group? Each age group will depend, it changes through the summer. The CDC as of right now has told us that 35 is the allowed number. We've had more than that previous years, but every group is different. It's first, and every group goes by Tiny Tots, Kinder Camp. First and second are together, third and fourth are together, fifth and sixth are together, and 7 and 8, boys and girls all included. When will the car placements be distributed? As far as I know, that is going to be on the first day of camp. We will hand that out to the families. If they are able to send them to you beforehand, I'm sure Jason will make that happen. So I don't know if you missed it in the beginning. I showed the picture of the campus of Hicksville campus. When you come in through the entrance, not some people try to go through the exit of Hicksville, the right side of the building of Camp Russ is the right side of the school. You will see a driveway. You are going to pull all the way down that driveway, and you will see 2 tents up where our staff will be ready to greet your child. And that is where you will be pick up and drop off every day. No, what we will have for you is when you are starting camp, I have a list of from the weeks that you're starting, and your child receives everything on the first day that they come. That's when we distribute everything to you. Electives such as dance and soccer and EduCamp should be available on your Camps in Touch page. If they're not up yet, I'm sure that will happen soon from Jason. He will make sure that that is available to you and make sure that he will hand out to you. Every family will have one place card for their card for their car. They'll have one. So you'll just have to share that through your family. If we can get more available to the campers, I'm sure that we will make that. We will definitely be able to do that at some point. As of right now, we're handing out one per family. The temperature tracking sheet that will be done before camp should be on your Camps in Touch page pretty soon. That is Jason and Joanne, our head of health, will place that up as soon as I'm guessing within the next week, especially since we just received the guidelines this week for what is required. Now that they have all the information and they've been having camp meetings through our Camps Association, that will become available to you. We will always have staff that remains back on campus on swimming and bowling and off-campus trips, but we cannot guarantee it's going to be with kids in their group. So we will have them separated on those days because it just depends on how many kids are staying back. As far as I know, especially with swimming and bowling, not many people are requesting a stay back time. So I'm not sure that how many kids will be with them for that full day. But there is always staff that remains. Any other questions? Once again, I'm going to put my email down again so that you have it. Anyone's welcome to email me. I always have, I try to answer emails pretty frequently. With now the end of the school year, you'll just have to give me sometimes a few minutes for that to happen. My own child is graduating, and I am a college professor as well, so time gets a little crazed. Will kids still receive a backpack and water bottle as in previous years? Yes, as far as I know, that has not changed. We have not received any notice from Jason that that's going to be any different. They really do try to do that every year. But yes, anytime anybody has an email of questions, please, of course, let me know. I am available to answer everything. If I can't answer it, I will forward you to the person who is available to answer that question in a better way than I can. When will signups for the Mets game be? You will see it on, again, your Camps in Touch page as soon as they start putting trips up. Now that, what is the protocol if a child is absent? If a child is absent, we do ask you to call. We ask you to just let us know that your child is not going to be there. If your child is sick, we have to request that we've got to trust you, that you will let us know that you are either taking the child to the doctor, or if they're out for more than 3 days, that's when we start to say that we definitely need a doctor's note saying it is almost like school, that it is not COVID related, or because listen, in the summer, I know we've had in our own house ear infections, asthma. We have everything here, so I do understand. But we just, if your child is absent for the day because they want to stay home and they're going to a party at their friend's house, uh just let us know. Any other questions? It's going to be a fantastic summer. I really think that now, that we have these trips available to us with our children, we have, yes, are more kids coming back than last year? Yes. Our campus is definitely at a larger number than we were before, excuse me, than we were last summer. We are definitely up in numbers. Our third and fourth grade group, Miss McKenna is on the larger side, of things, which is wonderful, and it's a lot of the kids that were in that third and fourth grade group, and it's a group that I know well. How are you? Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. Again, if you have any questions, please email me. And I look forward to seeing the kids. I can't believe we're here at this point where we only have a few more weeks left. I know I have an 8th grader graduating, going to high school, so I'm a little bit in this slow down time, but don't slow down time. And I'm really looking forward to a wonderful summer. Our staff is so excited. We just had a staff meeting with us, just a Zoom call, just to kind of touch base again. We have some new staff with us this summer, and a lot of returning staff. Oh, that's wonderful. And so we're looking forward to a great summer of safe and healthy and making sure that our kids are nice and safe. Hi. How are you? Good. Again, it's if you're a camper from before or anything, we try to keep things fun and light at camp. Um, I'm used to saying Mrs. Martin, but it's Andrea for camp, and my daughter's kind of showing in the screen now. This is my third and fourth grade camper. So we look forward to meeting you if we have not met you before. And I can't wait to see my returnees. I miss my kids who are all getting bigger, and I'm not ready for it. And I really do. Again, if anybody has a question, please email me and I will speak to you all soon. Have a wonderful night.